Hello, and welcome to the Painful Stupid podcast. I'm your host, Stakeout, and these are my co-hosts, Tyler.
Hello.
And back after such a long hiatus that he shouldn't be back, Jesse,
Hello.
who has a camera but refuses to show his face.
No, that is my face. That's what I look like in real life.
Why is the
So,
mouth not moving?
I don't need. That's not my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not my mouth.
Okay.
He speaks with his anus.
I speak. Yeah, like a truly civilized human being.
Why isn't the Yeti down there?
I could put the Yeti over there. I'll just look. No, I'm done with this joke.
Propped up his ass.
Oh my fucking god!
All right. So, a little explanation. We skipped last week because everyone was being bitches and didn't want to show up besides me and Tyler. And
Bitch ass you.
then I decided that we weren't gonna, because there wasn't a whole shit ton to talk about. We didn't have people, etc.
What are you eating? Oh, is that the Chex Mix?
It's Chex Mix. My mom made homemade Chex Mix. So,
bitch, you're gonna make me hungry. I only got a drink. I didn't get food.
Yo, do you see this shit, Jesse?
Did you bring enough for the whole goddamn class?
This is seasoned crack.
Who seasons their crack?
Baking soda.
You know how to make?
Do you reckon?
Hey, that's ironic. Do you know how to make crack?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. So you do.
I don't know how to make it. I know that they use baking soda to cut it.
You take cocaine and baking soda, and then you boil it together, and it'll form hard rocks, and then you crack rocks.
No.
Our podcast is now on an FBI watch list.
I don't know. That information could be wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. I could be making it up. If it happens to be true, then
I learned how to make meth through Breaking Bad.
Oh, like every civilized human.
How lovely. So what's been new with you guys?
You know what? I think we need to start off with talking to Jesse.
No.
Asking Jesse that question.
That requires big thought.
Time out. Is this the first podcast with Jesse and Tyler?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yep.
Jesse, because you've been gone for so fucking long.
Bitch ass, fuck you. I have been busy. I have had school and exams and moving and all sorts and general laziness, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know. That sounds like communist propaganda to me.
Oh, true. What? How is that communist propaganda at all? Do you know what communist...
Yes, I know what it is, Jesse. I'm being a dumbass.
Oh, God. Better red than dead. Wait.
Whoa, better dead than red, pal.
Nah. Oh, wait, yeah, shit. I got the common thing. Anyway.
Better dead than red, better dead than red, better dead.
No, we are not getting into this, I swear to fucking God. I'm going to slap your shit.
Right. Jesse, what's been going on?
Honestly, like, it's just school was a major thing, and the major reason I couldn't come back for a while. Work as well was getting hella busy, and I needed, like,
the money.
I could have technically dropped the shift. I could ask, hey, can I have Sundays off? But I did need the money, and I was finally getting 8-hour shifts consistently, and Sunday rates, like, fuck yeah, not gonna pass that up.
You get paid more working on the Sunday?
Yeah. We get double time.
Lame.
What?
Working on what?
Yeah,
that's so fucked.
Socialism.
Dude, socialism, baby. Fucked. It's so good. Oh, they're passing a new... I could have this... I never know what the technical jargon is. I'm just going to say law, legislation, whatever it is. But basically, kids are going to be paid the same as adults now. There's not going to be, like, 18-year-old rates. There's not going to be 14-year-old rates or whatever it is at the moment. It's all going to be the same rates for the same job. Which, personally, I don't think is a good idea. The whole reason it was pushed through is because of, like, they were saying, it's a human rights violation to pay kids less for doing the same job. When technically they are tasked with the same job, but they're not. I feel that kids are never expected to perform to the level that an adult can.
No, that's why so many kids are in and out of jobs throughout school.
Exactly. And kids like they don't get all the responsibilities that adults have, but basically now they're going to have to be paid the same as an adult, which is bad for the kids because it means that people just won't hire kids. They're going to hire adults,
Exactly.
which is kind of going to be a bit poo-poo for them, which means it's going to be harder for kids to get jobs. But
This is I feel like this same argument has been used for other groups of people in the past, and it didn't go so well.
It's been used for with what Jesse said, how it's bad for the kids. It's different here, whereas
You just can't get a job.
I mean, you can, but I'm more talking like if you're, 16 and you want to get a job, one of the best things you're gonna find is minimum wage, unless you have a good place next to you that hires kids.
yeah.
But,
Oh god, a minimum wage in America is awful.
The
Yep,
minimum wage
sucks dick.
in Iowa is
$7.50.
yeah 7.
No, it's
What
$7.25.
the shit?
Oh yeah, no, it's $7.25. That's right.
Yeah, America likes to exploit its working class.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of bullshit around that too. So
I've always
There's a lot
known.
of bullshit on raising the minimum wage, a lot like California did, because
Yeah.
they're not hiring anyone.
well,
Oh, really?
we'll wonder why they're fucking locked down right now. Nobody's hiring
I'm
anybody.
talking since they raised the minimum wage.
What happened since they raised the minimum wage?
Less people had jobs. They went with more automation, and things got more expensive
Okay,
because the minimum wage went up.
all right.
All right. Anyway, Jesse, what else is going on?
Oh no! Look, that's
How
honestly-
is living with a communist?
Oh, dude, it's freaking epic. He's been like starving himself and refusing to buy food and throwing his money out the window. It's insane. It's great. He's taught me like about this new diet called fucking
Don't eat.
starving. It's epic. No,
Has he jumped out of a helicopter into snow yet?
no, but he tried to lobotomize me with a pickaxe the other day. So that was something.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I did move into this new place up in Wollongong, which has been pretty good. It's like a bit early because we're not actually starting school for like another month and a bit.
Tyler, you'll probably want to cut out him or to bleep out him saying the name of the town he lives in.
Oh, I don't care if people know. Like, it's not a town; it's a city.
Ah,
It's a big ass place.
I ain't cutting shit.
Yeah.
not unless
yeah.
Dylan comes in and says the famous word.
My address. Oh,
That too.
terrible. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're implying. Anyway, continuing.
Game.
Yeah, it's we moved in a bit early because like the rental agency forced our hand a bit with it, telling us that we were going to lose the place if we didn't. And
I
as soon
got
as we
you.
did, they're like, "Hey, we gotcha. Get pranked, idiot. you had the place the whole time. Now you just have to pay an extra 2 weeks." Anyway, yeah, it's been really nice. So I'm making this place my own, and it's a bit odd because I can both at the same time be louder than I could at home, but also need to keep in mind that my neighbors might get pissed off if I am.
Well, the thing is, like, if you're loud, you have quiet hours, like where the noise you're not supposed to make a whole shit ton of noise.
As far as I know, no. There could be. I'm usually ignorant to that kind of stuff. I don't abide by the law.
Outside of towns here, you can be loud, but I think it's after in the town I went to school in. I think it's after 10 o'clock. It's quote unquote. It's the laws go into effect on noise or whatever. They'll pull you over for doing something stupid that was loud at night more often than they will during the day.
Oh, well, yeah. They definitely have that stuff around here, but it's more generalized. Like, of course, the city council is going to be like, hey, shut up, like, at nighttime.
Yeah.
But our building's not owned by the same landlord. Like, our landlord only owns our apartment.
Really?
So so I assume it's the same for every apartment in this building. So there's no concise rule over the entire place. which which is fine, and I'm happy with that. But it's kind of like just a gentleman's rule. Like everyone has their loud hours. I know there's bottom floor of my place that has drums, and they play it. No, I've noticed so far that they play it at the same time every day, so there must be some agreement with their neighbors where they'll just practice their drums or whatever, and they'll have it go. And it's good. It's cool. It's actually really cool to listen to.
Until you're there for a year and it just gets annoying.
Yeah. Nah, but he can have his blast whenever he wants, and I assume as long as it's not like consistently loud for everyone.
Dylan goes
It's
down there and
fine.
usurps his food.
Dude, true. God, he would.
Tommy
Not
got
because-
eat somehow.
Nah, it's not even because he's a commie, it's just because he's a dirty rat. I think
that's
he's
true.
left the house. Oh, wait, no, he's eating one of my pears at the moment. Actually, yeah, he is eating my food. You bitch!
What a piece of shit.
I don't know if he can hear me. I was probably shouldn't scream that with my window open.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Shit. Can't remember what I was going to say now. Tyler, what's life been like for you? I know you can't talk a whole shit ton, but
I got shit going, you know. I'm starting on some big projects on YouTube, getting that shit going.
Yeah, it's really good.
Got my first video that popped off. Got like 100 views, which is like popped off for me anyways. I more than doubled my subscriber count, which I went from 28 to 52, which is pretty dope. I did that in 1 week, which was the biggest jump I've ever had.
that was one day, wasn't it?
Almost all of it was 1 day, but over the last week I gained an extra like 5.
Gotcha.
And then I just right before this podcast uploaded another video, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty deep. It's I got this series idea. It's what I'm gonna kind of model these videos around. Not all my videos, but the ones in the series where it's like, because you see a lot of people in VR chat going around talking to people and getting into really deep conversations with like one person. The entire video is this deep conversation with this one person about something that happened in their life, which is cool and interesting. But the theme of my videos is something I haven't seen anyone else do, and that's where you change the focus from the individual to the question. And the question like is usually deep. Like the first video was, what does happiness mean to you? And then instead of asking one person, I asked a bunch of people and then put all their answers together. And the video I just uploaded was, how do you deal with sadness? And that one gets a little deep. And I'm just trying to, I don't know. I like doing videos like that. They're a lot of work though. I put like 15 hours of editing into each video. It doesn't look like it, but you have to. What I do is I take roughly like 4 to 6 hours of footage, and I cut it down to 20 minutes of like bits, or you know, the segments that I want, and then I chop it down. Like I cut out all the spaces in between people's words to make it more manageable and easier to see. And then I add subtitles. That takes forever because I time it with their fucking words. And that's like, I don't know, the time I've managed to get is like roughly 2 minutes of video subtitled in an hour. But when you have an 11-minute video, you know, that's 5 to 6 hours of just subtitles. And because you got to time it with the words, and then you got to like time it with the phrases because you don't want it to be weird. You want it to flow like their speech. And then I find music.
Tyler,
Yeah.
while you edit this, if you want to put like the thumb of your video and find a way to link it, I don't know how, so maybe something YouTube to your video, you do that while you're talking about it right now.
Okay, just so you know, I don't know if your microphone settings are whack, but it's only picking up like every other word.
They might be whack.
Sounds better now.
Oh, that's
but
much better.
I said put your I said if you want to while you're editing, you can put your YouTube thumbnail for the video and highlight your newest video and highlight it and put it over top of you talking about this.
okay,
Yeah, if I don't know how to link that, but
all right, I got you.
Slap it in the description is the easiest way to do it. Usually.
Yeah.
Slap that motherfucking like button.
Oh, dude!
like and subscribe. Go to our Twitch channels and drop your Twitch primes.
So,
You know, yeah, you should like the topic. I did watch like the first minute of your video. I'm gonna watch both of them.
Oh, that's fine.
But it was really like I noticed like the music was really suiting to and it had like a really good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like the editing was done really well, and it did show.
Well, thank you.
It was like it
And
does look really good.
going
you.
to what you said about seeing these people on YouTube, going into VR chat and just having like a deep conversation with 2 or 3 people. The big difference I saw is like you said, taking or I can't remember how you fucking phrased it.
Take the focus off the individual and put it on the question.
There you go. And I haven't really seen that, and I was intrigued. I like the videos of people of just like the deep conversations in VR chat
Right.
because it's interesting hearing people's experiences. Yours is completely different in a good way.
I find the contrast in the way people answer the same question is interesting, and also the similarities. You know, like in the happiness video, there are a lot of people bringing up family and friends, and I don't want to spoil it for you know if you haven't seen it, but like, you know, there's a lot of similarities, but there's also like a lot of things that are different to each people, and I saw the same things in the video I just uploaded today, and I don't know, I think I got a thing. I'm gonna keep doing. My next video idea. I want to see if I can get some help from you guys, because you don't need a VR headset to play VR chat, and it's totally free. So we could just hop in and play games whenever. I want to host a VR chat game show, and just like a funny.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, like a funny video. Just a video that's kind of more light and less focused on deep questions. Just a funny, you know.
I'd like to get a VR headset.
So do I, but
I want one.
I've spent way too much money recently. I got that Nectar mattress. It came in.
Oh, did you? How do you like it?
I love it, but Allie's not too much of a fan, so I might be returning it. I don't know yet.
Uh-oh.
I told her to give me a week. So she's got scoliosis, and the beds that like make you sink in really fuck with her back a bit. So,
Got you.
but I said I'd give her a week, see how it goes, and yeah. Have you guys ever done psychedelics?
No, I feel like you've asked this.
I know.
Well, no, this is Jesse's first time.
There's a reason why I'm bringing this up. I watched a video last night with Allie, and fuck, I forgot what it was called, but it was about these 2 people that lived in like a utopian society. It was on Stars, where basically no one had emotions. They genetically modified them at birth, but there was this, what they called it, a sickness, where some people slowly started to feel emotions again. And basically they give them meds to like repress it until ultimately they take them to the dead and convince them to commit suicide. And it's a really deep utopian type video. And basically the story is about these 2 people who slowly get emotions and fall in love. And it's about them living in that society. And it got me thinking about this really interesting concept of like what if that's how we are right now, but like to a different degree? Like we obviously have emotions, but what if there were more emotions that we couldn't feel, but we can, like psychedelics are how we unlock that? Because that would explain some of the things I felt while on psychedelics, where it felt like more emotions. I don't know. And it's hard to put into words, but I want to speak with somebody who's done psychedelics before and get their thoughts on it. But
I think Luke has.
Jesse,
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Where's Declan?
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Those guys would be the ones to talk to. Definitely not me. I'm a square when it comes to that sort of stuff. But that,
Luke,
like there's stuff like that already. Like, not exactly the same, but it's like the thing with how shrimp can see like 180 more colors than we can.
Yep.
It's like that. Like we can't even comprehend that. How does it? Like they have like 180 primary colors. Right. How does that work? That I can physically not comprehend that.
Wait, 180 primary?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
So so they. Oh god, it's so like I cannot comprehend how that would look and how that would just change your perception of reality. It could be the same with what you're saying. Psychedelics could be the key to opening maybe
Right. Well, it's just like
different emotions, different feelings.
I-
People have always hypothesized that with like stuff like psychedelic.
when I've done psychedelics, it's like I don't know. It takes me to a place that I can't describe with words, and that's why it makes me like I can only describe it with feelings, and that's why that movie kind of got me thinking like, what if like that is, like what life is like. Like, sure, we have some emotions, but that is our gray utopia. Like, we live in a world that's governed by the emotions that we're able to perceive. But if there's more out there that, could be like the solution to the troubles of daily life, like another form of compassion, but to a greater level,
Damn.
I
The
don't know.
way,
God.
like I've always thought society could be solved by having less emotions, but like specifically the one that I think is like greed. If we didn't have greed, that could solve
Well,
like a hell of a lot of things.
I feel like-
but maybe that's a different way of looking at it. Maybe there's more emotions on top of it
maybe I
that we
feel
just
like
don't understand.
right. I feel like greed is just a symptom of a bigger set of emotions, of like when it comes to like anger in your own life and like I don't know. That's why I feel like having more emotions or having a greater ability to understand those around you is what would lead to less, if not no, greed. Because if you truly understand the emotions of those around you, then you're able to understand that your greed hurts others.
Yeah.
I don't know. My throat.
No,
hurts.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock, what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts, Stakeout? Tell us
Mm.
more.
I got a pie.
Damn, man's got pie.
Is it apple?
Nah, it's pie flavored.
Cherry.
Cherry? Are you even American? Not eating a home baked apple pie?
I feel like cherry pie is more American.
Yo,
Apple pie. Nothing's more American than apple pie.
No, I like apple pie, which means that it can't be American.
That doesn't mean shit.
I was looking at this pie right before the podcast. It's one of those lattice pies where they take the strips and overlay them.
Oh,
Those
And
really
I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, like, technically, what is a lattice pie? And
What?
lattice is just a simpler term for less crust. You see what I'm saying? You just get less crust. Sure, it looks fancy, but there's less crust. See, you know what I'm
Dude,
saying? So,
like the crust is the worst part of most food.
oh, but not at this pie, that's for sure.
well,
Oh,
the thing is, the lattice pie looks more fancy. I guess it's because the way that they used to do it the lattice way, where they just like basket weave it, because that's what it was based off of, just basket weaving the dough to hold everything in.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's still good pie though. It's fucking
Pie is
My
delicious.
pie.
favorite pie is pumpkin pie.
Never had pumpkin pie.
Oh my God, Jesse,
I don't want to.
It's really
you
good.
need some pumpkin pie with some Cool Whip.
Why would you? Shut up! Shut your fucking mouth! Shut your whole mouth. Also, Tyler, you talking about your YouTube channel? Actually, just as you were talking about it earlier, just made me remember this YouTube channel that I haven't thought of in months. It was one me and my mate made.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
It's-
Glenn Tester Overwatch?
It's Glenn Tester Overwatch. We made this like 2 years ago. It's named after our like multimedia teacher. It's my favorite thing in the world.
That's awesome. Do you just do Overwatch videos?
Isn't he subscribed to it?
We did. Who? Oh yeah, he is. He put on one of the videos in class because he thought it was so funny. We just have a bunch of.
He's in your Discord server too, isn't he? That teacher?
Yeah, he is. We're gonna play Among Us with him soon.
Oh my God.
He also followed me on Twitch, which was scary. But
Dude,
anyway,
that has to be like almost as scary as like your mom randomly following you on Twitch or your dad Like, no, we're gonna see what our son's doing. Oh,
Uh, We also found a way to cheat the system to get mega views, even though the watch time is 2 seconds on every video. We were just making the dumb videos. We made like a bunch of them, but then we ended up making one just called Overwatch Gone Sex, and it got like 2,000 views. And the watch time is like 2 seconds, but it's my favorite thing in the world. So we ended up making 3 of them. But our video
That's
that
hilarious.
did the best, our video that did the best is like 12,000, and it's just drawing sexy Rule 34 Widowmaker
in MS Paint.
in MS Paint.
True creativity.
Me and my friend are gonna make a comeback video because we haven't posted it in a year. And we're gonna make like
Time
another.
out.
Yeah.
Didn't you post like 3-second videos? Oh, thanks for the subscriber. Every time you got a sub.
We had a 47 subscriber milestone, 48 subscriber milestone, 49 subscriber milestone video. And they were all the same video.
It'd be funny
remember-
if you just you the exact same video, but you would just replace whatever word you said for the number of subscribers with like a text to speech. 49 subscribers. Thank
We
you
were not
for
gonna-
48 subscribers.
You think that channel was high effort?
No, that was like, we were not going to put in that much effort where we had to. We just recorded our phone and then uploaded it like within 5 minutes.
That's wonderful.
Fucking
Yeah. I just said
I-
completely forgot about that.
I remember when Jesse made the mistake of sending me his personal YouTube channel that had all of his videos that he used to make for school still on it.
Jesus.
And that shit was so fucking funny.
I have
And then he privated all the videos and it made me mad.
for good reason. I had good reason to.
Dude, they was gold.
I remember in high school I found one of my teachers' YouTube channels and
Ooh.
where he talked about like livestock, and I took his words of like saying like heifer and like 342, and I made like remix songs out of it. And it kind of blew up around the school, but like after I graduated. So,
That's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Fucking
There was
Tyler,
also
you
a-
graduated early, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tyler's a very smart boy.
He's a big brain man.
I've done so many drugs.
You graduated what, 17, 16?
16.
God damn.
You wanna share the story of how you did that to the class?
Yeah, so
Because it wasn't the normal way of like doing like
Yeah.
skipping grades.
I there was a class that they let me take on the computer. I don't remember why, but they let me take it, and the teacher kind of goofed up. This was right before summer, and they accidentally unlocked all of the classes, including like the entire courses for everything. So over the summer, I just took all of them, and I passed
What?
all of them. I basically took my entire last 2 years of high school online over the summer, just Googling all the answers. And I technically passed the class and technically passed all the tests, so they had to give it to me. And then after that, they didn't let anyone do that.
Oh my god.
So I really just, skipped out my last 2 years of high school.
That's some big brain moves right there.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That is actually amazing.
Yeah, it was, pretty lovely. Fuck them
Yes.
kids.
Take fucking online classes now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wonder if more kids are doing the exact same thing.
I doubt it
No.
because,
So they couldn't take online classes.
Fuck.
I mean,
What?
they have to, right? Or they had to.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesse,
Yeah.
Your notes.
Oh.
His notes. He said that when he got back, it'd be a whole list.
No, there are 30 things.
Yeah, he lied to us.
I lied. There
You
are
got
3
notes?
fucking
What
things
are
I
your
have
notes
on.
on?
Just random
just-
things. Do you remember the
I-
Jesus biscuit like that?
Is it vegan to eat Jesus? Oh, no. Okay, we're not getting back into that. We are
Yes.
not. No, I have heavy disagreements with you.
I
on that.
agree. I
Oh,
agree.
fuck you. You suck. Anyway, like it's very, very basic shit, and I don't actually know if you about this, but like just like the first one. Oh, the second one's done, but the first one is just what has been like your just favorite video game, all in all.
That's hard.
Favorite video
Like
game?
over your childhood, like, not for nostalgic or well, maybe even for nostalgic reasons, has had that heavy of an impact on you, like just favorite video game. One that
Like
you,
single favorite video game of all time.
yeah, one that you've just sunk hours into. And you just love it to be.
Honestly, Smite was that for me. I had like 400 hours in that, but then I stopped.
Okay,
Smite, then Rust.
You think it's still your favorite game of all time?
No, I don't want to play Smite. I fucking hate Battle Royale. Or not Battle Royale, but just Battle. That MOBAs, I don't like them anymore. I fucking played myself out. But I don't know. I'd have to look at my Steam library. Fuck. VR chat.
Like,
But
by
if
far.
if it's not your favorite game of all time, then you wouldn't remember it anyway.
No, I remember it because of the amount of time it took out of my life. It was
No, I'm talking about like if for finding your favorite game of all time, wouldn't you look back and see like how much time you spent playing that game?
It's not about how much time you spent, but the value of the
Yeah.
time that you spent.
True.
exactly. Like, it could be
And-
like just a 10-hour playthrough of a game
I would
that could have had
argue, right?
like emotional help on you.
I would argue that my 100 hours of VR chat is infinitely more valuable than the 400 hours I spent in Smite because of the connections I've made already, the people I've talked to, the conversations I've had.
Hell yeah.
But just like those, like something you don't see in those YouTube videos that I uploaded about it was the hours of content that I could not put in because there was enough room. Like I had some, I don't know. I'm not to derail what you were talking about. Go
No,
on.
no, it's all good.
I just want to say that like I had some really deep conversations with people about really deep questions from around the world. Then they because it was anonymous and we were never going to see each other again. They shared stuff with me that was like so personal that like I couldn't put in the YouTube videos, but like it's fine because I still wanted to have those conversations. Like yes, I asked these questions for the YouTube video, but at the same time I genuinely enjoy hearing everybody's answers because it gives me a different perspective on the world. Because you get people from other countries, other languages, other everything that just speak like they'll speak their mind. And half the time they're dressed like fucking anime girls and it's hilarious, but it's also depressing. Not like depressing like the fact that they dress like that, but like the things they talk about. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's the connection. It's super cool. But yeah, VR chat as of right now definitely takes the cake.
Dude, that's good. I feel like VR chat is important. Like it's become like really important because of COVID and lockdowns and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't even think of its impact, but honestly, I think in the future it's going to have huge impacts on like how you can socially interact with people from like around the world, and it's just going to take that level of like knowing people online and being friends with them to like another level.
Right.
There was something not super similar, but somewhat similar that I used to play around with. Did any of you have PS3s?
Yeah.
Or did you
Yeah.
have
I made a whole video about my PS3.
Do you remember PlayStation Home?
Brock, have you fucking seen my What Does VR Mean to Me video?
I have, but it was a while ago.
When we're done with this podcast, watch that goddamn video. And then you're going to, yes, I'm aware of PlayStation Home.
Dude, I used to spend so much time on there.
Jesse, please do me a favor and watch that video too.
Okay, yeah, I
You'll
will.
understand.
What is
You'll understand my reaction. I literally made a video talking about what VR means to me, and I bring in all these aspects, and one of them is like playing the hundreds of hours I sunk into PlayStation Home. Like,
What is PlayStation Home?
Go on,
Because I only had a
Brad.
PS2 and a PS4. I skipped PS3.
I can't think of what you would compare it to.
VR chat. It literally was VR chat, but on
No,
PlayStation
but,
Home. You could go to random worlds, customize your character, play mini games, create your own apartment, invite friends to it. It was an online hangout sesh. Like, that's literally what it was. Where you could, and you could also bring in elements from the video games that you played on your PS3. It was revolutionary, and they shouldn't have fucking tanked it. But I mean,
I walked. I remember walking around on that dressed like Altair from the original Assassin's Creed
that's dope.
almost the entire time.
That's pretty dope.
No, I sunk hours in the PlayStation Home, man. It was just, I don't know. It was cool talking to people from different places. You know, I had done it a bit, but you know, I didn't really start talking to a whole shit ton of people outside the country until like PlayStation 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I always liked it because I liked talking. There was a I remember back when I was playing GTA 5 on console. I met this dude. He was just a normal American, and you know, played with him a few times, and then he introduces me to the rest of his crew, his group on GTA, and it's all just fucking like the most bogan Australians you'll ever fucking meet.
Oh God.
Like he was saying some, like a lot of them were saying some fuck shit too. Like I remember distinctly because it was such a funny moment. It was, I think it was Lennon. That was the dude's name, Lennon. You know, he had the crazy fucking he had the like the typical, not typical, what you would think a crazy Australian would look like. He had that as his character. So, you know, the fucking Trevor Phillips haircut where it's like all the way back here, fucking wearing a pinstripe suit top with shorts, fucking flip flops.
That's dope.
And I remember we were just fucking around and I accidentally punched him. He pulled out the rocket launcher standing right next to me and blew us both up. And he said, "I'll eat your ass, you sick fucking cunt."
Wonderful. Did you ever play Little Big Planet?
Yes, a lot. Very much.
You gotta. All right. It'll.
I watched that video.
What?
I watched the video. I remember the Little Big Planet. I don't remember the PlayStation.
Yeah. Not to, and I'm not like, I found it really ironic that like while we're talking about VR, like you brought up both the like the nostalgic things that like I covered in that video.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you covered the right stuff, obviously.
Is PlayStation Home still a thing
No, I don't believe
on
so.
PS3?
They ended it in 2011.
Damn.
Yep.
And that shit was so much fun, honestly.
VR
That's
chat's where it's at. I really want to do a whole series of VR chat with like all you. I want to do a series where I fuck around with you guys, and then I'm also got like a series planned, where I got a group of people that I met in VR chat. They're like super dope. We're gonna do like I'm thinking about calling it like social circle, and like we're just gonna do like not like therapy, but like us in a private room just talking about heavy shit and just covering it, you know, as a group of people, and then bringing random people in to talk about experiences and stuff.
I got you.
Speaking about talking about heavy shit, I remember my only experience with a VR chat was at my mate's place, and I went to this like club bar. I don't know what it was. He put me in it, and I was, what was my model? I think I was a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito or something like that.
I've had
funny.
that model, yeah.
Yeah,
Oops,
and
I dropped my Magnum condom for my monster dong.
and I remember I just went to this group of people, these 4 people. It's not actually talking about anything. I don't know why I transferred it like that. But anyway, like there were just 2 people just laying on the ground, just face down, not moving. And I just walked over and was like, "What's happening here?" And he's like, "I'm after them. They're sleeping." And I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? And he's like, "No, shh, they're sleeping." I was like, I was so perplexed. I even looked it up afterwards, and apparently sleep in VR. And they're They just do it. Oh my! It just boggled me.
Did you
when I
ever
saw it.
see that? Did you ever see that Zuckles video?
And then I went stripping after that, and that was funny. No, what Zuckles video?
Zuckles did a VR chat video. I want to say it was like a year ago, and he goes into one of those places where people watch other people sleep.
That's so weird. I
And-
don't understand
no,
that.
no. And he just fucking like sits down next to the chick that's sleeping, leans over her ear, and just starts screaming, "Wake the fuck up, cunt!"
My
Just
God.
starts fucking screaming.
You're basically asking for that if you're sleeping in VR. Like, what do they
I
expect?
watched a video where a dude spent a whole week in VR. He wasn't in VR chat, but he just like he fell asleep and woke up still in VR. Like, can you imagine what it's like to wake up still in VR? That's got to be,
I wonder what his eyesight was like.
yeah, that's fucking. I played VR Minecraft while I was high as balls, and that was otherworldly. I wasn't building anything. I was just running, because like you really feel like you're in the world and you feel so free. VR is definitely where gaming is going. We just give it like 20,
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
20 years. We'll be infinitely ahead of where we are now.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for VR. I can't wait till it actually be cheap and like the cheap stuff is actually.
You can get a Oculus like Quest or some shit for like $400. It's not even that expensive.
Actually, wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have the interactive hand things that it still has the hand things though. It's only like 400 though. There are a lot of people using that, so you can still fully immersive, amazing quality, everything. I want to get the Index. It's just it costs $1,000.
I want a Valve Index too, man. I want to have the fucking. I want to play Half-Life Alyx so fucking bad.
Yeah. I also covered that in the video. That the levels of immersion that you get with the. First of all, like, have you seen the fucking the things for the Index?
Yeah, the Knuckles. Yeah.
To where it holds you, you don't touch it. So you can actually grab things and then throw things, and it's still on your. That's
so weird.
It senses the. Fuck, man, it is unreal.
The Knuckles also have like finger trackers on them too.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you don't have to like fuck around and press buttons or whatever to flip someone off. You just have to fucking put your middle finger up and you're flipping them off.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
like
like
one of the
so-
first things people do when they get in VR too, is they just try and flip off the person in front of them.
yeah. It's pretty dope. I love VR chat. I love VR. I'm gonna make a million more videos about this VR stuff. Right now, I can probably handle about one video a week, but I'm hoping to get it to 2. But I spend all of my time when I'm not at work, fucking editing, and it's fun. I feel like it gives me higher quality videos, but it limits the amount of content I can put out. But I also have this plan I wanted to talk to you guys about. Once I get like a decent like amount of like videos on my channel, probably around the time that I'm able to go full time on YouTube, I want to have a 24/7 live stream on my YouTube channel. That's just all my content, but treat it like it's like a network channel, like a Cartoon Network, where I have like little bumps in between and like skits and stuff that's like only on the live stream. So like something you can just tune into and watch some of my content and then pop out. I don't know. It's just an idea I had.
It's actually a really interesting concept. It's weird.
Yeah.
Really,
That
yeah.
would be cool, though.
With like, and I could have like exclusive content and programming that like, so they know when what's playing on what, like, because it's like that now. If you have like all these streaming platforms, like you can go to Cartoon Network and you can watch it live, or you can go to like Hulu and watch all their shit. Like, so like that's what I want my channel to be, both sides of that. Like if someone just doesn't want to watch a specific video, they can just tune into the live stream on my channel, and like there'll be like interactive commercials and shit, and like not actual commercials where I'm advertising, just like little skits. And I'm working on this comedy show I'm gonna do with my uncle too. I got a lot of things planned. It's slowly releasing them because I still work a full-time job and have responsibilities. But
I got it.
once YouTube becomes like my thing, it's go time. It's fucking go time.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I'll be able to do in one day what I can do in a week. Yeah, but enough about me.
Jesse, what's the next thing on your list?
Okay. The second one is Baby Yoda flavored Wocky slush.
Walkie slash.
What's Wocky slush?
I have no idea. I think I saw
Walkie slash. You don't know.
Wocky slush.
You don't know what walkie slush is?
I don't know what it is either. I just saw the meme and I thought,
It's just a meme.
yes,
That's all it is a meme. He just says walkie slash.
anyway, I'm deleting that one now because I didn't understand what trying to what the joke was even supposed to be. I just think it came to me in a fever. Yeah, that'll. No, my other one, my last one, I just have written like a emotional reaction.
Like a what?
You're cutting.
Like
out.
oh, sorry. Has a video game ever like pulled an emotional reaction from happiness, sadness, anger?
Yes.
Well, yeah. What game?
Probably, and it depends too. Like I just played through the first two Wolfenstein games, New Order and New Colossus,
Yeah.
and kind of the endings of that sent some shivers, like a happy, like fuck yeah, feeling.
Hmm.
God of War gave me that too. God of War 2018. It threw a bunch of emotions at you. Like I don't want to spoil it, but there's times where, you know, it will make you like feel for the character. It has times where it's a happy, times where it's funny.
Yeah, and that's good. Like, that's always the sign of a good, especially a story-based one.
Red
Like
Dead 2 made me cry.
Ah.
Red Dead Redemption 2 made me cry. I felt terrible.
Well, they obviously did their job.
Also, fun fact, boys. Red Dead Online is now standalone as well as with the actual game, and it's $5 on Steam.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's something that we could get the group of boys in and just be retarded. Video.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
When we talk about like games that made us feel, there's one game that comes to mind, and that's Minecraft.
Oh,
true.
When I think
it
about,
makes you feel happy, makes you feel fear, makes you calm.
when I think about a game that's made me feel the most, it is most definitely Minecraft. It has a heavy nostalgic factor because it's a game that I grew up with. It's a game that became popular when I was in middle school, and it's a game that blew up again, if not even bigger, like recently. And I've played it consistently, off and on, for months at a time, practically most of my life. And so when I think about Minecraft, I think about nostalgia, and I think about the moments I shared with other people in Minecraft. And I've made more connections through that game than anything else, and that's pretty mind-blowing. So that's the game that makes me feel the most.
I've had kind of the same experience with Minecraft where when I was younger, you know, I didn't want to play on Hypixel. I didn't want to play on, the huge ones.
Yep.
So I just looked for like independently run ones.
Planet Minecraft, refresh, go to the new page.
No, I found one. And it's the one I played on for most of my time playing it when I was younger. It was Legendary Craft. And it's long gone now.
How did you find it?
I think Planet Minecraft, honestly.
Yeah.
I think Planet Minecraft.
I just went on Planet Minecraft and just looked for like faction servers that were like.
I didn't like factions. I just like the survival thing. Survival thing with a market.
I never got into major multiplayer. Like I didn't do any of the servers because I didn't understand it and stuff. I always played it either single player on my phone. That was when I got Pocket Edition, or LAN with my friends. I remember when they added the Pocket Edition. door.
When they what?
Oh, sorry, I'm leaning too far away from. I remember the Pocket Edition update when they added doors and fences, and
Yeah.
that just blew my fucking mind. Like, and ladders also came, and I remember I am built a house in a tree, and I was like, "This is it! Like, this is the best Minecraft can get. This is insane. How do they even think to add this? Like, this is nuts."
That's awesome.
Like, just the sheer joy as a child that game gave me. And lunchtime, we'd all go and sit in a corner in the library. And I remember at one point there was one lunchtime in primary school in year 3 when like 20 of people in my class got on the same server, and we were just doing the stupid. And they didn't even have survival at this point, Pocket Edition. So we were just building dumb stuff.
How many decks? Be honest.
Yeah, I remember I saw. How can you make that? You can't do that. The pink pain. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, that's giving me. I thought I was going to get in trouble with the teacher just by looking at it.
I remember when they added the Nether into the Minecraft Pocket Edition, because before that it was a.
I remember when they added the Nether in general.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Before it was the Nether, it was like you built like a port. I don't remember what it was, and it just kind of spawned a bunch of the blocks, but in the overworld.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there wasn't a Nether in the Pocket Edition for the longest time.
I didn't even know about Nether. After that kind of stuff, I remember I played it for a bit more, and then it kind of wore off a bit, and I didn't play Pocket Edition that much anymore. And then I remembered Minecraft. Hey, I want to get on the computer, so I did, and it was just insane.
Yeah.
So that game's great.
Do you remember when you discovered mod packs like Feed the Beast and fucking?
I remember Tekkit when it worked.
Yeah, I watched Captain Sparkles play Hexit, and I watched that fucking series religiously. And,
I watched Captain Sparkles religiously as well.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Captain Sparkles or Sky Does Minecraft or the normal guys. I watched the Yogs cast.
I never liked.
I loved Lewis and Simon.
I wish I'd liked them as a kid though.
Because Simon was just the fat dumbass that would make stupid noises.
Sound like.
I watched,
and he liked cookies.
I watched hella PewDiePie and Markiplier and the Game Grumps. I am a religious Game Grumps fan.
Hey,
I met them in person.
What's up, guys? It's
I met the
Glad
Game.
your mic cut out.
Do you know who the Game Grumps are? Are you guys aware of them?
I'm aware of the Game Grumps.
Are you aware that I've met them and I have a signed poster from them?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's framed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was not aware. That's cool.
I was like a solid 4 to 6 feet away from Ross from the Game Grumps, my idol, and I didn't say anything to him because I was too nervous. And someone next to me convinced me not to say anything because they didn't want to disturb the crowd or whatever. Because it was like silent, and he just kind of walked up to like the balconies where I was sitting and just kind of stood in the crowd of people, and nobody really looked at him. And I looked over and realized it was him, and I was about to say something. Then my friend next to me was like, no, you shouldn't. Don't make a scene. I was like, fine. To this day, I regret that. I should have said something.
That's so sad.
Fucking Ross O'Donovan, the greatest human being. I don't know. He's an artist and a wonderful person. He's working on his own cartoon show. Anyways.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met someone that I know to be famous. I think I met one tennis player, Nick Kyrgios. I think that's the closest I got. And I was like, "Oh, you play tennis?"
I've met famous people.
Oh, I
met Dax. I met Dax.
Who's that?
It's Dax.
I don't know who
that didn't help.
I used to be a janitor.
That doesn't help as well.
You know who Dax is?
No.
The fuck is Dax?
He got into a huge beef with a bunch of the reaction channels and Logan Paul.
Not sure who that is.
Still have no idea.
He's just a rapper that used to be a janitor.
Okay.
and he's kind of blowing up.
Is he the one that you
That's
sent me? Did you wrap his thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you meet like Tech9 or someone?
Yeah, I met Tech Nine.
Have you met any famous people that turned out to be assholes?
Oh shit.
Word on the streets is Justin Timberlake is a huge dick.
I have
We
no
were
idea.
singing Justin Timberlake at work.
Give me a
Well,
river.
not Justin Timberlake, but something is featured in.
Which me?
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers, fuck each other's moms.
Fuck is
Yeah.
this?
And then also it's not gay if it's in a three-way. It's a lonely island. You know, I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me.
Remember, it's not gay if your balls don't touch.
Exactly. It's only gay if you're receiving.
Oh my god.
This is how we get canceled, Jesse. Your first episode back.
Oh jeez.
Y'all trying to do
No,
a VR video with me soon, though?
yeah, sure.
Dude, 100%. That'd be hell of.
Probably not
Yeah.
tonight, but yeah.
No, not tonight. I need to go to bed once we're done with this.
All right.
But, you know, it do be like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Golly jimbers.
is there,
How much time are we at, Tyler?
the problem here is there's no way for me to tell because I'm doing a window recording and I don't want to
Oh,
pull up all my other shit.
I got you.
But we started right about 9 o'clock, so we're at about
I
40
think
minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're good to stop. All right.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
But I have something to talk about.
Talk
Go
about
ahead.
it.
Hi, my name's Jesse. I've been doing pottery.
Have you? Show us a
Yeah.
pot. Show us a pot.
I'll go get it. It's sweating. I'll go
It's
grab
sweating.
it. I'll be back in a
Go grab the
second.
pot.
Pot.
That's just Jesse's voice box leaving. That's actually Jesse in the there. He's just a seal, and I want to club him.
What is
I've got the pot.
Yeah, you gonna show it to us?
Like,
Is there a real plant in that?
how's that?
Put it
Oh,
on top of the seal.
I did make this pot and I put a plant in it. It can sit here.
Is that a real plant?
Now it's gonna fall over, but that's it.
He can't hear you. He doesn't have his headset on.
What a nerd.
And I have my headset. That's the that I made.
Is that
That's
a,
the bot.
is that a
Yeah,
real,
that's-
is that a real plant?
Oh no, yeah, that's a real plant. I named him Amadeus.
What type of plant is that?
Shit. That's a very good question. I took the tag out and threw it out, and then I regretted it because I always forget what like the plants are called.
So, how long ago did you make that pot?
How long ago?
Yeah, how
Shit.
long ago?
Well, it
Because
says made.
it says you've been doing pottery.
Yeah. No, it says made in Italy. Probably was
Get the
made.
fuck out of here, Get the fuck out of here, Jesse. You're such a fucking lying cuck.
Did you not
I don't
make
know.
that pot?
I wanted to extend the podcast, and I didn't know where to continue.
Speak
Amadeus.
about something.
So you don't
Jesse.
actually make pottery?
No, I
You
thought about it though.
fucking dick.
saw
I
it.
was so proud of you.
No, please. Okay, look.
Make
I'm
me a
only
pot
not- I'm not-
before the next podcast.
I'm only not allowed to because last time I did, I hot. I stood in the kiln, and now they hate me.
Well,
You did what?
I stood in the kiln.
Okay.
You're not allowed to stand in the kiln
Yeah.
Why
like-
were you in the kiln?
because I wanted to
Is it-
become a pot. I wanted to be
Look,
solidified.
man, I can't tell when you're telling the truth or not anymore, and it's scaring me.
Oh, I don't know where the bit starts and ends.
Make me a
Stupid.
fucking pot before the next podcast.
I did
Actually, that would
pottery.
be-
I did
that would
pottery
be
in high
fun.
school.
Do you reckon I could make a pot in an oven? Like just put it in my oven?
Yes.
Probably not.
No, you
I'm
can.
going
You
to.
can. That's all that a
Uh,
kiln is an oven. My
but they
sister
get
used to make and sell
hotter.
clay. like clay
Okay.
stuff. You just got to look up
Well,
what temperature and how that works.
I'll just put it on the highest and see what happens.
Just be careful because if there's air bubbles, they
It
explode
explodes. Yeah, I've heard of that.
and it will shatter your oven.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
there was no oven for a while.
He doesn't cook food anyway.
What am I saying?
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, so that's Amadeus and the pot
Amadeus.
from Italy. And now I have to make a pot. Now I'm scared.
Yes. So Jesse, what's the timeline on you showing your face to the audience?
Right now. That way,
like a,
only the dedicated fans will see. Show it right now at the end of our fucking hour-long podcast.
oh, I'll show a lock of hair. I'll just dip my forehead into the camera.
Very greasy.
Yeah, you can see the copious amounts of.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know what you can
Do
see.
it. Do it.
Only
More.
assume you
More.
can see the hair. I don't want to dip too far
We
down.
couldn't see anything. Hey, we couldn't see anything.
You couldn't see anything?
No, you have to go down way farther.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
We saw the tips of your hair. I'm serious. Ask Brock.
Yeah, yeah, that's all I wanted you to see. Just the tips of the hair.
No, you got to show us at least your forehead. Go a little bit more.
Okay.
Just a
I
little
can
bit
see
more.
like half of my
All
forehead.
right, all right, all right.
Okay, I gotta look between my legs to see the camera. Oh, this is a weird position.
You're not.
I hate this.
There it was. Jesse, I don't like how we're now looking up at the club seal.
I felt very vulnerable facing towards.
Yeah, the seal is looking down on us.
Oh, fuck that. Shut up. Fuck you. Absolute dumbass. Fuck that guy. We can end the podcast.
All right.
Wait, Jesse, you want to talk about your goals quick?
My goals. Okay,
For-
so here's my 10-step plan to get rich quick. First, you gotta
Talking
fucking sell your
seal.
body on the. Oh, with the seal. Okay. So this seal randomly appeared on my doorstep. I ordered a seal from one of my friends for her birthday like 2 months ago, and then a month after that seal had arrived, another one just appeared on my doorstep, and I was like, "Why
Do
are
they
you
look the
here?"
same?
They look exactly the same size. They just sent me another one. I checked my bank account. I only paid one. I don't fucking know where it came from. There might be another at my house if I go back down. Who knows? It might be a monthly plan that I've signed up deal every month. Anyway, I hate him. He's a dickhead,
Can
and
I
he doesn't
him?
have a name yet. No. No one can have. He is
No,
a
no.
piece of shit.
The reason why Jesse doesn't want to name him, and he'll explain that now.
It'll only make him like a sentient being, which will only make me feel a little bit bad for it.
You don't
I
want to
have set up a
legitimize his existence.
Exactly. Thank you. Good words. I'm
Like a
not going.
child.
Exactly. So I've set up a donation goal on my Twitch to burn him. I'm going to have an arson stream. I'm going to pour gasoline on him and set him on fire. And I don't know how legal it is to call it an arson stream. Pardon?
Every $5, Jesse.
Oh, and every $5 I'm going to
You cut out.
what? Every $5 I'm going to club him.
This seems like
so-
a noteworthy endeavor.
Yeah, I'm going to make mega bucks with it. Plus, he's a heathen.
So, what I'm hearing is me and Brock are agreeing to start calling him Sally the Seal.
No,
Yep,
not at all.
Sally the
You know-
Seal.
Why, Tyler?
Why?
Sally's a girl's name.
Exactly.
No, it can't be a woman. I can't have a woman on my stream.
My God, Jesse, you might want to stop.
No, I'm an incel.
All right.
I can't-
This has been the Painfully Stupid podcast. Like, thank you all for watching. I am Stakeout. Find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/stakeout14 and Twitter at stakeoutix. Tyler.
I'm Tyler. Mr. Hats Off with a Z, MRHATZOFF on YouTube. Find me there. I make videos a lot.
And
Yeah, you
Jebediah.
can, Jebediah. You can find me, Jebediah, as I'm at twitch.tv/loremipsum_1 if you want to see me beat this motherfucker. Like, I can't overstate how much of an asshole he is. He fucked my wife.
Jesse has become schizophrenic.
I hate him.
He's talking to stuffed animals.
I'm not having you take his side.
All right. Thank you guys so
Alright.
much for watching. You should like and subscribe. Share it anywhere you want to. And we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.
I hate that
Adios.
seal.